Good morning, guys. It's Maggie and I am back today. I think the last video that you may have seen was my HSG video, which at this point in time happened like almost 2 weeks ago. I know, time flies. And Thanksgiving, I had all these plans to upload videos and it just didn't happen. So here we are today. I'm back. I'm going to update you on all the things we did over Thanksgiving, the kickoff to the holiday season, as well as some of the fertility stuff we did. You may already notice I'm a little sinusy today. The sinuses just, they have their good days and their bad days. At least I can breathe out of my nose. Yeah, we had a crazy Thanksgiving because we did so many different things. And I think it just wore me out to the point where I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't film anything. So that's why you didn't see anything over Thanksgiving week. There wasn't time and there wasn't enough energy. We had so many activities that we planned, and now that I look at it, next year we will not be doing this. But yeah, we started off Thanksgiving week with Zach actually taking the whole week off from work, which was nice, so he could have a few relaxing days where he could just, you know, play Xbox or chill or sleep or whatever he wanted to. And then on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, we went to a concert. There's a band, I've mentioned it a couple times on here, called Ice Nine Kills. They are a hard metal band. And hard metal is growing on me. I'm not like a huge fan, but the vibe within the concert venue is always fun, and we always talk to people, and I just really like that side of it. So we went to that concert the night before Thanksgiving. It was super fun. I'll insert some clips. It gets wild. And that happened in Reading, Pennsylvania. So that's a little over an hour. It was like an hour and a half from us. So we did that and got home pretty late because it is an hour and a half drive. The concert went till almost 11 p.m. and the next day was Thanksgiving. And I had a lot of cooking that I was going to be doing, not just for Thanksgiving, but the day after Thanksgiving and then also Sunday. So on Thanksgiving Day, we went to see my brother and sister-in-law and my niece and nephew. And we did not stay late there because we were both just so tired, but it was still fun and it was still delicious. I brought butternut squash, this dish that I make, and then deviled eggs, and that seemed to be a hit. Everybody liked the deviled eggs, so that was great. The next day we decided that Zach and I were going to do our own little Thanksgiving. We did this last year. It's funny, on Thanksgiving was my dad's 1-year anniversary from having his open heart surgery. That just seems wild to me. We visited him on Thanksgiving Day last year in the hospital. He had aortic stenosis, if you missed that, and he had a bicuspid valve instead of a tricuspid, so he had a valve replacement. And he's been doing well. He says he can tell the difference from before surgery to after, so that's great. But yeah, it's been a year. And last year we did a whole Thanksgiving dinner, just the two of us. And so we decided that was great. We had food for a week. Let's do it again. So I did it again this year. We made a whole turkey, and I actually did take some video clips that day because A, I wanted to show you our Thanksgiving, but I also wanted to sort of bring you along to Zach and I getting some blood work for fertility tests. Zach is awake and ready to help with the turkey. I'm just getting the
buta.
I don't know what to do. He's putting his pants on though. I know.
We're gonna have weeks of leftovers.
Is this enough space?
Well, what am I gonna do with it? Put it into this?
Yeah, yeah. I cleaned
Are we
it.
basted in butter and in there?
Yeah, I have two things of butter. One, I'm gonna put chives to go on the outside.
Okay.
And then the other one, I've got my little
What's the
syringe.
injectable? Is it just butter? I thought we added something else to it.
I think it's just butter.
You sure?
You wanna look up a recipe?
My phone's charging.
Oh.
Your phone's there. Alright. Oh, God. Wow, I'm trying to get a good angle.
Oh, do you want me to move it? I can move it.
I also afraid
Oh.
I'm going to drip in my coffee. I got to drain the water out of this. Step 1, drain the turkey.
I haven't been recording for hours. I don't know why my battery. Maybe I didn't charge
Out of
it.
the straw.
Yes.
Alright, I won't drink.
You want me to? I can get you a straw.
No, actually I do.
It's a big straw. I feel like it's what do you want? I guess that one. That's weird. Gotta find another battery.
Well, I don't want to touch anything with my hands. Good thing this is an exam you don't have to worry about anymore.
You do.
I hope no one's stuffing me.
I'll come back when the turkey is in the oven cooking and we're about to go to our
Blood work.
Post
Gotta mail
office,
some stuff.
not post office, the UPS.
Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. We don't have too much, so.
Yeah, I had to check my phone. I put a few notes what we gotta do, but I don't think it's a lot.
Okay, catch up with you in a little bit. We're in the car now. You can see Dixie is enjoying the windows being open.
And fur going everywhere.
Yes, you will see fur flying everywhere. We're on our way to the lab appointment now. We're actually a couple minutes behind, but I think it'll be fine because my appointment's at 1:30.
Can you put the window up real quick?
Yours is at 1:45. I have my good mic on. It should work. It's got the wind guard.
Perfect.
So this is all infectious diseases. So
Actually, I was going to ask, yeah, what is today's?
varicella, rubella, HIV. Don't know what most of these are. They do actually have a CBC. Oh, well, that's good that you're getting that.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, what am I getting?
Do they have a CBC for me too?
Wait, what? CBC? What's that?
Just blood counts. Or is this? Oh no, just for me. Never mind.
Oh.
That was all mine. You don't get it.
Rats.
Okay, we are all done our blood work. I didn't film anything in there. Yeah. I got a lot more tubes than Zach, it felt like, but it was fine. The guy's good at needle sticking.
No complaints.
No complaints. So now we're just running to UPS because I have a package to drop off, and then we're going to head back home and check on the turkey. I did put it in the oven, and I wound up putting tinfoil over the top of it. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I was worried that it would dry out because I feel like an hour cooking, I don't know. We'll see. So,
Probably warranted just to check it like every hour or so.
Well, just yesterday was basting it every half hour.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I was like, hey, we're going to be gone for probably an hour.
But we loaded ours up, too.
Well, she did too, though.
Oh.
And she had the cheesecloth to keep it, you know, moist and stuff. So, keep my fingers crossed that it's still juicy. Hopefully I'm not drying out this turkey. Yeah. We'll catch up with you at home. All right, guys, it's actually been a little bit of time since we got home. The turkey cooked. Watch out. Hi, I want to show the turkey, but I don't want you here because I don't want you to get burnt. Hold on. So the turkey cooked a little faster than we thought. It's looking crispy. It's looking crispy on the outside. I have been basting it every half hour, except for the first hour when we were getting labs. But since it cooked faster than we thought, I'm like rushing to make all the sides now, so. Zach will help me take the turkey out in about 5 minutes. Starting the mashed potatoes here, and I've got gravy in the back. I've got roasted potatoes that I'm gonna do as soon as we take the turkey out. I'm throwing them in. Brussels sprouts I'm gonna start in just a moment. Got the carrots already done. Yeah. It's a whirlwind over here.
Get a little shake. That was a little shaky there.
We're all done, and we are now serving ourselves. Ah, ooh. You know, for being super high-waisted jeans, Leroy keeps popping out of this. Got my Brussels sprouts, a little overcooked.
Delicious, I mean.
That's alright. Well, I was trying to make them crispy in the air fryer, and then that didn't happen. They just got burnt.
So,
well, I guess it's crispy.
What do you got going here? Ooh, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I hope you like leftovers.
In the oven.
There's your butter.
Thanks. There's our butter.
I got it.
She's my butter dish. I never pull it out.
I actually could have used it.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a lot of everything.
Meal prep.
We should do this like, I know I say it every time, but like 2 or 3 times a year.
It's nice, because then we don't have to cook for
just like a fun
while.
Fun thing we can do for the whole day, too.
Yeah. Well, we don't often get weeks like this where it's a little more chill and you're not working.
No.
Yeah, so that was a little look at our Friday, our Black Friday Thanksgiving, and then on Sunday we had Thanksgiving with Zach's dad. So we drove down to Maryland, and I cooked up some stuff for that. I did an eye round roast, which we've done a few times. Surprisingly came out really good, didn't expect that. And what else did I do? I did deviled eggs and green beans. That was a long day because it's always, you know, a 2+ hour drive down to Maryland. It was a lot. I forgot to mention we had our genetic counseling thing the beginning of that week. I totally forgot about that. So that was our Thanksgiving week. Wild, just had a lot going on. I was exhausted the whole time. And you know, we got some of our final fertility tests done that we needed in order to go back to the fertility doctor, look at all the results, and come up with a plan. So this morning, I actually scheduled our follow-up. And I'm calling to hopefully schedule a follow-up with Doctor. My husband and I finished all of our pre-workup stuff that we needed to get done, so I think all the results are in. Awesome, thank you so much. Now, I've been talking for a few minutes. I'm looking at my camera time here. I actually have fluids today, which I'm excited about. The fluids always seem to help my sinuses, even though I sound even more stuffy after I get the fluids done. I think the extra fluid helps to flush them out. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, I actually do feel a little bit dry today, and you know, urine color is a good indicator for how you're doing hydration-wise, and it was pretty dark, so looking forward to the fluids. I also have been extremely tired. I know I said that for Thanksgiving week, but maybe I'm just recovering from last week, but holy cow, I did nothing yesterday, and I went to bed at 8 p.m. and woke up at almost 9 a.m. That's 13 hours of just straight sleep. I mean, I did get up to deal with my ostomy a couple times, but that wasn't a big deal. I fell asleep right away. That's how I know I'm really tired. So yeah, it was difficult getting up, getting dressed, putting on makeup today. I'll be honest with you, but we did it, and now I'm gonna get my stuff together and head to fluids. So I think I'll also update you a little bit more on the fertility stuff. Oh my gosh, okay. Get all my stuff in here. Whew. It is chilly outside, and it's the first time I'm driving the car with winter tires on this year, so we'll see how it feels. I feel good. I planned out really well this year, all the things I wanted to get as Christmas presents. Watch the prices, because most of the stuff came from Amazon, where the sellers like to up the price, you know, a month before Black Friday and Thanksgiving, and then drop it to act like it's on sale. So I was very good. Watched the prices for months because I had an idea of what I wanted to get for everybody. I think I got good deals. I would say so. Yeah, so we're gonna get fluids today. Hopefully that'll make me feel a little bit more energized. I know I always feel kind of tired immediately after. It really does help energy-wise after, because, you know, I think I do have weeks where maybe I don't drink as well, maybe I get behind on it, especially when there are multiple holiday events and I don't drink as much as I should. Okay, I've got everything set up, so let's hit the road and I'll meet you guys at my hospital. Alrighty, I arrived at the fluids place that I go. I'm really looking forward to fluids today. I feel so dry. I keep putting on my chapstick. I thought I was doing well drinking. I guess I was not. It's the holidays. I guess that's what happens. So let me go get the fluids really quick. Takes over an hour, but I'll get those done. To you it'll be quick, to me it'll be a bit longer, but I will be back after we get the infusion, and then I'll talk about some of our fertility stuff. Alright, I am all done the fluids, as you can see. Unfortunately, did get stuck twice. My left hand was not behaving today, so they had to go for my right, which is totally fine. My right hand seems to have veins that pop more now. I don't know, maybe I use lefty up, but fluids went great. It was fine. Oh, I didn't realize that there's a guy in the car to the left of me. He's probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. You know what? If he cares, I don't care. So I had a weird experience last time I was here. Normally, because I've been going to this clinic for a year, it's been very routine for me. I know exactly how it works. At least I thought I did. Last time I got some attitude because I got my fluids done, went up to the front desk to check out, and normally they ask me, do you need to schedule your next appointment? And I do, and that's how it's been. I schedule a few weeks out and go on my merry way. Well, this last time I went to the front desk, there was a person there that I didn't recognize, and, you know, I said I'm checking out, and they said, okay, do you need to schedule another appointment? And I said, yes, I would like to, thank you. And they said, well, you should have done that in the back when you were getting your infusion. It was very unnecessary attitude, like, I'm just the patient, I don't know how you guys do things, and if you change your policy or whatever, it's your job to tell me that, right? So I said, oh, has this been a long-standing thing? Because I've been coming here a year, and this is the first time anybody has ever said that to me. And she said, yes, this is how it's always been. No one has ever asked me to schedule back when I'm getting the fluids, so I figured this time I will ask. No one's ever offered it to me, but I will ask as I'm finishing up fluids. So my nurse comes in to remove my IV when I'm all done, and I said, hey, should I be scheduling my next appointment with you, or should I go to the front desk? She said, oh, well, you know, nurses, we're trying to be trained on it, but that hasn't been pushed through yet. CNAs are trained, but they're all on lunch, so usually you would just go to the front desk. And so I explained what happened and the attitude I got, and she was like, ooh, it sounds like somebody was just having a bad day or something. And yeah, thankfully when I went out though to check out, I got the lady that I normally get who knows me by name and is super friendly, so it worked out. Yeah. It was just kind of strange. I hate that. This is not, if you are a front desk worker at any sort of medical clinic, this is not to generalize, but I would say with all the people that I've gotten attitude from in healthcare, a majority of it has been from front desk workers, both as working as a nurse and as a patient. I don't know why, but that is just my experience. And so I try to be really nice because I understand they can get a lot of stressful calls and mad patients because scheduling doesn't work out, or, you know, something is going wrong. It's healthcare, everything goes wrong. But I just try to be nice. I was being very friendly to her because I don't know what her day was like. It was just kind of a weird experience. Anyways, I need to get home. I have an hour drive, but I wanted to catch you up really quick on the fertility stuff because I'm officially done testing. Like, we're done. And as you might have seen earlier in this video, I called this morning to schedule our fertility follow-up. This is just, you know, kind of our call to go over all the results with our doctor and then make a plan moving forward, which, that's crazy. And I just assumed, again, this will happen a few weeks out because, you know, that's what happens. I guess somebody canceled, though, and they offered me a time slot tomorrow, and I said, sure, let's do it. So Zach and I will do a telehealth call tomorrow with our doctor to go over everything and just to go over it with you guys, too. All the stuff that I had done, I had a bunch of blood work done to check out my hormone levels and like AMH. I had genetic testing. Zach did as well. I just got done the infectious disease things. Zach did that as well. Different immunity levels, and I also got just like a regular blood count, and all of that came back normal. Isn't that crazy? A lot of you seem to resonate with the I don't hear normal a lot statement that I made in my last video, because I really don't. It was really shocking. It's sort of weird to hear that, especially since it's been 3 years and no pregnancies. But yeah, so I got those done. The genetic testing, I don't know if I've told you guys. I can't remember because it's just been a little bit hectic. Zach and I actually did come back as carriers for something, and it's the same something. So we did have a genetic counseling session with a genetic counselor to go over this result. And to us, it is not a big deal. We were kind of shocked when we went on the counseling call. I guess other patients really see this as like harsh news. I don't know. Zach and I actually came back as carriers for non-syndromic hearing loss. And my version of it apparently is much more mild and a bit more studied, and his is more rare. So we have a 25% chance, and probably less likely than that, probably a little bit lower percentage, But we have a 25% chance that our child would have some form of hearing loss. It could be very mild, or it could be complete hearing loss. And when Zach and I realized that, we were not, I don't know, we are not devastated by that. And I know that hearing loss can be very difficult. It's a battle. It's a battle, just like anything is. I truly expected a lot worse. I don't know. I worked with metabolic patients, and this genetic screening covered a lot of the really harsh metabolic diseases that I used to see when I was a nurse. And when I saw that we were all clear for that, it was just, that's what I was worried about. So going into our genetic counseling, it felt very weird to us, because they were asking, you know, if you were to go through IVF, would you want to test to make sure that your embryo does not have this hearing loss? And Zach and I looked at each other like, we don't care. Whatever they come out to be, they come out to be. It's fine with us. What Zach said, he's like, you deal with what you're given. And that's exactly how I see it. So we were kind of like, interesting. But we were required to have this call in order to move forward with our fertility doctor and to have tomorrow's appointment. I figured I would just update you on that, because I just found it sort of interesting in case you're planning on going through any of this. I also had the saline sonogram, or the sonohistogram, and that wound up being totally normal. And then I had the HSG, which is hysterosalpingogram, something like that. And that came back, as far as I know, normal. They told me my results right on the table, as you saw in the last video. I was very emotional. I'm still in shock that my fallopian tubes are open. And because people ask about this as well, yes, Zach did get testing too, and his sperm is good to go. So we don't know the issue. We don't know what the issue is, or if there even is any issue. So we're gonna talk tomorrow and see what our options are, and I will certainly fill you in on that. But those are our results. Everything is normal. Wild. I really don't know what to expect from tomorrow's call. I'm sure he's gonna go over all the different potential methods that we could use. Maybe he'll say, just keep trying for a little bit. I have no idea. And I think Zach and I will probably, based on what our doctor says, we'll have to take some time to talk about the different options and think about it and see what feels right to us. I have gotten questions on this channel and on the videos about IVF and why I don't want that option. You know, it's expensive. Thankfully my insurance now does cover some of it, but it doesn't cover all of it. It's expensive. It requires a lot of medications in many circumstances with it. It's stressful. There are procedures. They have to, you know, knock me out to get eggs. You're not guaranteed that you're going to have embryos that will survive. I don't know. I don't know much about it other than what I've looked up online. And it's just, I don't know. At this point in time, with all of our tests coming out the way that they're coming, I don't think that the doctor would say that tomorrow. I really don't think he's going to go straight to IVF, like, let's go. I highly doubt it. So, you know, you do the least invasive stuff first, right? Just like you would with any other thing. So that's our plan. But we'll see how tomorrow goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. And you know, I'm tracking my cycles. I just ordered a basal body temperature thermometer, so I'm going to start doing that. And I have been tracking insanely with LH strips. I went through so many this last cycle. I probably took 50 of them from cycle day 9 to cycle day 19. I actually didn't ovulate until, at least according to the LH strips, I did not ovulate until cycle day 19, which I kind of knew. I kind of remembered that I seemingly ovulate late in the cycle. So that's my update for you. Leroy is trying to talk, so I'm going to let you guys go. But thank you so much for watching this little vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed our little Thanksgiving clips and stuff. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.